Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Should women be switching up their dating profile? Dating coach Carla Elia has put out her own recommendation, advising women change their profiles for more traditional gender roles in relationships and look for a man who can afford them. Our social media expert, Karen Diamond, is here. So when she says, keep your profile to a traditional gender role, is that something like we talked about earlier in the show where...
No, I think she's talking about going back in time.
Okay, got it, got it.
She wants...
So being... Go ahead, explain it to us.
She wants women to be regarded the same way they were in the past. That's like the stay-at-home mom, the stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home girlfriend.
You probably say hell no to that, huh? Or are you?
Well, I don't think I ever had the opportunity to have a man like facilitate or take care of me the way that I do now. So that wasn't in the cards for me.
Did y'all hear that?
Right. I'm definitely in good hands, right? But that was never in the cards for me. So I never had the opportunity to seek out a relationship on the concept of I want to be taken care of, because that was never the case for me. I took care of myself for 40 years, you know?
And so do you think that will work for the modern woman in 2024?
Very much so.
Or do you think they are willing to adhere to that advice?
Very much so.
First, let's go with, do you think it'll work?
Right, very much so, because there's 1 million people following this Carla lady, who is a coach that's teaching women to date, not only in the gender roles, but also in a transactional way. So going into a date, she's teaching a woman to go into it and saying, lay out all her bills, lay out all the ways that she needs to be taken care of financially, and then they can discuss if there's going to be a second date or not. And that's the same concept that we've seen with other viral
That's kind of heavy though, like, here are all my bills, and do we want to date?
It is. And so the man, she's saying that men want to be presented this opportunity in this way because men are logical creatures and they're businessmen. So kind of going into it in a transactional fashion is going to appeal to the man even more, because he's going to be able to sum that up and say, is this woman worthy of my investment? And that's what she's saying.
All right. And let's go. A lot of people are saying go to LinkedIn for dating now instead of these dating apps and services. What do you think?
You know, I think if I'm going back 2.5 years ago while I was single, 80% of my life, my personal life was non-existent. 80% of my life was work, maybe even more. So me doing business in LinkedIn, in social settings where I was attending work functions, you know, kind of, that was the only time that I was able to present myself to the world as a single woman.
But did you look at people in the last 20 seconds? Did you look at someone and like, okay, I can date him, I can
in a business sitting while I was single? Yes. And so kind of the same way I'm doing, you know, networking on LinkedIn, and I come across a guy that is, I think, doing the same thing I'm doing, so there could be some synergies there. I'm going to be open to that.
Good idea, bad idea, LinkedIn.
Good idea if I'm dating in the modern age.
Good to see you, and thank you for joining us. Make sure you join us again here on The Factor Uncensored. You can follow us on social media, and of course, Fox. So, Karen, let's wave good night. Goodbye.
Good night.
Are you waving?
Yes.
Who was that guy you were talking about? Like, he takes care of me, he pays my bills.
Oh, no. I'm gonna...
What's that Beyonce song, The Destiny's Child?
Can you pay my bills?
Cater to you.
Yeah, but that wasn't how we entered the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
And I cater to you.
Leave my man alone.